on the side of the aggressors here. Have they managed to bring their numbers back up? Yeah, they pulled the finger out.
Yes, but now, this is Daniel's moment to get that salt shaker out and attack.
Either side. Any side. Attack cats.
Yes.
Just attack.
Attack a player day. 4 million dead. It's just a statistic.
Can only hope. I might as well actually check that. How are we?
3
million, almost a million of them to attrition.
Ooh.
Harsh times. How about for our plucky defenders? 2 million. Okay, it's bloodbath all around.
Yes.
And now I want that in ledger form. Almost
3 million for canopies. 2.4.
It's impressive how canopies is the one that's pushing through with this.
Yeah, well, he didn't even start the war.
Yeah, but he's done more than half of the heavy lifting.
Yes.
He has contributed more to their side than Nevaluki did to the defenders. And Nevaluki, you could hear them halfway across the globe.
Yes, the banging of the roar of cannons. Does it sell on the roar of the cannons and buy on the trumpets, isn't it? Oh,
Guess it is.
or something like that. I can never remember. I want Daniel to hurt Aquitaine. But when I saw these utterly shameful troop management there. How's the situation East versus West?
Plenty of people are wanting to see Aquitaine pay for their
Dirty sellout tactics.
crimes against Bordergore and their sellout tactics.
Yes.
The East versus West wages on. Maybe it was a bluff about the whole North Kubaluba Britannia thing, especially if Britannia knew nothing about it. It's call for peace from the Imperium. They're going to be penalised for not going to peace, and since they have the capital back in their control, they could certainly lay something down, but it's not the full wipe that I'm certain they were wanting.
But definitely, I can see an iridescent horde army slowly advancing back to... Oh, wait. No.
Shall we get an idea of what they could actually demand here? Because it's not a whole lot. They haven't actually occupied that much here from Great Tragulia, meaning they can't actually demand it. And, they could take a whole lot from these guys, but is this really what people are wanting?
No, people came here to see.
No. Because these non-co-belligerents are extremely expensive to take land from.
There was a stab hit.
I don't think people went to war just for this.
This is not the war you were looking for.
No. And unless it's a peace deal that they can force through.
What version are they playing? This is the current release version. If you were to buy U4...
This is the experience you would get.
Well, I don't know if this is a full experience, but... And maybe you'd want a better experience.
Maybe I should check my contract that says you have to go and go play LAN with...
Phrygia is...
Oh, they're going for it. They want this back.
Yeah, well, if they get that back...
Of course, the hilarious thing, at least to me, is... they haven't even occupied everything they need for his victory card.
Oh, here we go.
And that's
battle
what they
coming.
want.
War is beginning.
Well, it's not so much a battle as a beatdown.
Yes.
No,
it's going to be a wipe.
No.
No, the main Never Lucky army.
They're sitting in the Highlands saying, come and have a go. Individual war score of the Fridge people, very low. They should honestly be force-pieced out separately.
But the thing is, if they force-piece out the Fridge...
It will hurt the overall war score.
Yes. He's threw this away. I don't know if these threw this away. The odds were always against them. They had a very good run, good tactical coordination.
Yeah, and against such superiority, they've kept this war going on for 94 till 1711. That's a lot of years.
Yeah.
17 years by my envelope maths.
Yes, indeed. Daniel threw it all away.
17 years where Britannia could have just gone, I'll have you.
Yes.
But did not.
They could have basically forced Cooper to get Aquitaine to sell him more provinces to stay out of the war. How embarrassing. Yes.
Well, they are trying their damnedest to prevent these provinces from being taken, because when it's going to another ally, you have to have them occupied. So these provinces can't be demanded for canopies unless they're actually being occupied by them.
And so canopies cannot get his victory card.
This iron wall defense. Rebels ready to reinforce demands on the Byzantine.
The Byzantine Empire is back, people. We don't know where it is.
Yeah, shit.
That's not the point.
Tell me. Epirus? Naxos? Oh, because they have Corfu and he hasn't bothered to take it. How soon?
How long?
Come on.
Not long.
Keep the war going. Keep them distracted. Defend that province with all your might.
Because people, all we want to say about the Roman Empire is when you crush one, another one appears.
Yes.
It's like a hydra.
Bloomin' whack-a-mole here.
The phoenix rises. Indeed it does.
Yes.
Is this another round?
They've just got to keep the barrels distracted long enough.
Another round of negotiation, is it?
Quite possibly, but really, they got to hold them off.
No, they were our capital back. That suddenly.
Yeah, that gives you a lot more strength on the two. And they've got this defensive formation once again.
Yes, they've got their phalanx set up.
Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. It's also very low in the attrition.
Yes.
None of these guys are actually taking attrition, whereas on these guys' side...
See, some of the big stacks are starting to suffer.
Oh, man. Whoa, what is this? This is the reason why they lost 3 million men.
Yes.
Keep almost 1 million to attrition, and I think we'll see that before the war's ended. And that is a pathetic war score. You could nary ask for an out with that.
No. Especially after what? How many years of warfare, and this is all they got to show for it.
Poor show, really.
Yes,
I mean, it just goes to show if they haven't got Britannia on their side, the Coopers cannot. They just can't.
Merc cap, someone says.
No, we can't wear caps on these things. They're a bit prohibitive. Oh, Aquitaine! You failed us once again!
D-note. That's it. You're never going to be a fan's favourite.
No.
No.
I don't care how much he whipped you. You should have said, oh, my navy's not ready. Oh, ooh.
Salty Daniel is claiming that in-house diplomacy is what's holding him back. Really?
It's not this silo of money that you have that's stopping you from doing anything. Well, actually, did he spend it on buildings or on giving it to people?
Yeah, people are calling for D-Note's dismissal.
They were willing to let the ugliness and the spineless selling slide, but that...
But not freeing Byzantium, that's it. Everyone's now calling for Daniel to crush Aquitaine, burn him to the ground. Aquitaine needs to die, kill Aquitaine, attack Aquitaine for Byzantium. Ban D-Note.
Well, there's the thing, he loves to throw down in the chat, and now if he ever comes along,
yes,
all the Blurple fans are going to be having his head. I am ashamed of D-Note's team, says Go Grufa.
No, dear, yes, I know.
Oh, no.
Release Byzantium.
Can the CEO of Paradox come down to Daniel and force him to attack Aquitaine?
Well, we could ask Fred.
We could.
Fred is usually up for those kind of things. Oh, battle here.
Oh. Renewed war effort. Oh, but the front lines have been broken. The usefulness of the cannons have been diminished here. Everybody's jumping in. I hear the sign of a declined peace offer in my little headset.
Yes, me too, but... Whoever kills...
Oh my! Numerical advantage once again for the defenders. Is this opposite day? And yet they run.
Yes.
Yeah, the sign of Aquitaine. They're like, oh no, get away from him. He'll.
Yes. No, they don't want to be. They don't want to
they
soil
don't want
themselves.
Unpopularity to.
Of being close to Aquitaine.
D-Note should get some form of reverse Treaty of Gotland that forces everyone to attack him. Rough stuff. Well, that's the fate that he chose upon himself. He could have easily not attacked.
Yes.
Speaking of not attacking, Phrygia has been forced back a long way.
Yes.
But they're holding on.
Just.
The Imperium, of course, they're going for Discipline Advisor. Capital still being held, you know.
Once again, though, they're having another crack at...
I really think the best thing Phrygia could do for this war is get out of it. That would flip the war score considerably. Okay, canopies are at it again.
Attrition mounting.
So much fought over this one capital. The question for me is why they kept their capital on such a contentious area. If they thought danger was coming, they could have moved it back to...
Well, maybe more central location. What's that fortress up there? Plock or something? Plock.
Plock. I've been reliably informed it's not called Plock, but that's just how they are in Poland.
Curses D-Note First he cowardly sells his land. Then he subjugates a poor, weak and defenceless Johan land. And now this, kill it with fire. At Paradox Interactive, at the Daniel.
Yeah.
Yes.
We all could have seen the Phoenix rise.
But no.
No. It was not to be.
A new fan's favourite has appeared.
Okay, now they're going to have to be once more into the breach if they want to keep the war score in a favourable condition. They're mounting up, but then the enemy has also assumed a defensive formation.
And they also have the most evil thing in the world, Aquitaine troops.
Now, it's still a long ways away for Fido to get his hands on the improved artillery
Force
range.
Britannia into action. I'm sure as the observer we can
We've been pushing for
Aquitaine
this.
into action.
But
We
oddly
can
enough,
remind Daniel that if he wants to remain popular with the fans, he knows what he has to do.
yeah, it's called polls.
Yes, what do the polls say? Has there been any fresh voting in the poll?
There we go.
Yes, people want him to help the East.
Okay, now they're going on in. They knew it would come to this. That's plenty of lucky cannons on the back row, but some of them are severely diminished.
Yeah, but that's the first line down.
Mm-hmm.
I saw.
Still doing their damage.
Now, that's second line.
Will they hold? The numbers seem pretty good for the...
Oh, here come the barrels force marching in.
All right.
But there's the Raven flies. Melting.
That might not be enough for them. They're still numerically outperformed here. That's just unbelievable. When you think the 2-to-1s that we saw at the start of the war,
yes.
and they flipped it around. Now you've got 150 fighting 260.
Oh yeah, but there we are. That's a final. I think that's a final. Yeah, there we go. The cannons are coming into the rank.
You're out.
Just as the Never Lucky cannons were coming into their rank, but they protected the capital.
Indeed. Never Lucky needs to either consolidate his cannons or do something, because if any cannon he has on the back row that is not fully fleshed out, it's just hurting him. Somebody caught a 12,000 men. I don't want to say.
Oh, Tech 25 from Never Lucky.
Oh. And the
barrels have 25 as well, but not
25.
the canopies.
Canopies who started this with a tech advantage are now going to be fearing the Never Lucky cannons because, as he so rightfully pointed out, that tech gave the cannons +2 to their artillery fire, making them 50% stronger, give or take. You know.
Yes, 50%
we're not
more cannon damage with every Never Lucky stack.
And I'm sure he's looking towards getting another 20% on top of that.
Now with that, basically, if I was Canopies, I would just cravenly surrender and leave the barrels to whatever fate.
Take a step back and go, you know what, this wasn't for me.
Walk away.
See,
no one will get hurt if you just walk away.
I like the idea that perhaps the Canopies are actually trying to throw this so that, by the end of it, they actually just peace out and turn on the Imperial Coopers.
For their victory card.
Yes. Now the Canopies could turn it all around.
Because the Canopies obviously have a victory card on Trin Tragulea.
Indeed.
But other victory cards are available. Our laser award though, let's see, how's it going for his final installment of his victory card?
As he started the war, this is against...
alright, yeah.
Okay. No, he's just
doing a bit tidy.
Just revving up Popeye style.
Alright, yes, that's fair enough. Okay, back to the main war.
This country's even coloured like spinach. Okay, so not only has the capital been liberated, it's looking pretty safe right now.
Well, definitely they can...
and he's upgrading the fort as well.
Oh my god. Well, no Tragulea, no messing here.
And defensiveness bonus here, he's just saying, nope, get out of my land.
You shall not pass.
Okay, the battles are still looking grim for them, but that's where almost all of the war score is coming from. Yes. Battles. If they just kindly tell Phrygia to stop helping, I really think the battle could turn around.
Oh.
Don't be scared, Aquitaine. My troops are just on vacation in northern France.
Now, this is the thing here. Can he... I mean, what Daniel could do here is convince Aquitaine to bring his armies home. With the balance of power on the main front already in favour of the defenders, That could, you know.
Now, Aquitaine do bring 120, and they are bringing them home.
Well, they've got no choice here. They can't ignore this.
Yeah.
So far, they've mercifully managed to make sure that not only will...
He's building up his forts.
He has to.
He knows what's coming.
He's desperate, you
But
know.
he needs 2.5 years to get those done. And I don't think he's going to get those 2.5 years.
No,
Look at this 50 stack leading the way.
He should never have interfered in Byzantium.
No.
Lesson learned there for Dino. Do it. Calling out people. Go for the forts, Daniel. Vengeance for Byzantium. Is there any kind... Do I see... Is there any claims?
He wouldn't need claims by now. It's the...
no, I'm just curious. Is he...
Nope.
So but he could just do the best CV.
But he doesn't need victory cards here. He knows the sins that Aquitaine have committed.
Yes.
And the punishment of God is upon him.
Yes. There are some things that the fans will never forgive. They will never forget.
Oh.
Dies Vult, death to the betrayer.
What a stalwart defense, though. And there's the thing, they pushed right up into Neveluki.
Yes, they
They
did.
have been pushed. They pushed all the way over to Azov, and okay, they're still kind of holding it, but
Yes,
Iridescent's just like, we're no stranger to burning countrysides.
Yeah, I mean, he probably burned his own countryside to keep his troops sharp.
You have 48 hours to comply before I burn your fields, and to show that I'm serious, I'm burning them now.
I'm burning my own field as well. You know, it's like the sheriff from Blazing Saddles. You know, don't move or I'll shoot. You know, it's like.
So Aquitaine has jumped back in. What's going on here? He's just kind of hanging around.
He's just moved his army in.
Yeah. Oh, what's this though? What's going on? He has access through Aquitaine and the Imperium. What is the madman up to?
What is this? Because has Aquitaine's army returned to the front? Yes, it has.
Aquitaine's going back.
Oh. Well, it looks like Daniel's brief courting of popularity has ended.
He got
Never
tired.
mind.
He got tired of popularity.
Yes, I mean, it's just not him. He's just not comfortable being popular.
Yeah. Being asked about devastation in the war area.
Don't ask. Yes. The first rule of Devastation Club is you don't talk about Devastation Club. Shames. Comes a call from chat there.
Oh, wow. The disappointment is rife.
The disappointment is real. Shame. Yes. Can't trust Daniel. Don't you remember that last poll?
Now, the Cheese Hall is asking what devastation is. They just don't know. Well, fair enough. Their lands are looking okay. War brings profit, right? I'm wondering the same. What's going on? Nobody seems to know.
He's one ally. It's the best ally.
He's still got his military access. Nobody really knows what he's doing, but he's back.
Daniel, you were the chosen one. Daniel is to blame.
Well, keep an eye for that fire sign. If Daniel goes to war, we're going to be...
Daniel goes to war with chat.
Lithuania went to war. Now there's somebody that hasn't had the limelight, and they're going for Kataman rather, the people with the highest manpower in the world.
Probably the best manpower in the world.
Possibly.
Yes.
But no, they've had their little peacekeeping tour, and now they're back over to Britannia, safe and snug. Nothing wrong will happen here. It seems like there's been a bit of a stall out. I think.
Yeah, so there'll be another round of negotiations here.
People are a little worried, and that would give Phrygia time to get back to. Well, actually, no.
Phrygia can't do much, but he's going to show you where the Iron Crosses grow. He has lived long enough to see himself become the villain, says Blondie in chat. Yes, it's definitely true.
All the military might in the world, just send them on vacation.
Yeah.
Worth it. You can't have a hero for the fans cheer on without a villain. Now, who is the hero?
Yeah. Fido is the hero we need, not the hero we deserve, according to the forum.
Once again, Fido has brought a whole lot. There's the thing. I don't think anybody really expected North Kubaluba to change the balance here, but boy, did he do it. He's contributed more than 50% of what Fido did.
Yeah, no, I mean...
I wanted to help last game and you let me burn. Now you're going to feel the flames like I did.
What?
Oh, what is he doing?
What?
He's still got his military access here. Oh, he's gone to war with Ashikaga.
Well...
Yes.
That's... Awesome.
Incredible. That's good
Yes.
job.
We're proud of you, Daniel.
You've done good work.
Yes, good work. Keep it up.
Amazing.
Yes. There you are. You had a chance to make an epic finale to this otherwise pretty quiet and uneventful stream. And you wage war on Ashikaga.
Throws it all away. It's like,
Feels bad, man.
yeah. We are here. Come hell or high water, we're here. Doesn't matter what you guys do, we're gonna keep this thing going. And then it's like, yes, it's time for war against 3 provinces of Ashikaga.
Yes.
Yes. Can't you think about our feelings?
Yeah. Yes, commentators are people.
No. I think it's time for us to rage quit next
Yes.
week, I think.
Yeah, no, I did say that, after so many dirty sellouts last week that the absence would be the commentators.
Oh, well, we would have been commentating. We had to sell out our seats for the
Yes.
possibility to survive.
Yes, exactly, because survival is everything.
Yeah. But with or without his involvement, there is this counter push going on, and that war score is, I'm not sure what to say, falling or rising, but it's...
Well, it depends on your point of view.
Yeah, it's not looking so hot for the attackers here.
Well, definitely it's one thing to lose a war.
And there's the thought. It was the Imperial Coopers who started this war, but by now I would probably be saying, Canapes, it's not looking good. Get out while you still can.
Yes. But the thing is here, the Canapes and Draculae have this long frontier, and it's almost like they have this gentleman's agreement not to cross it.
It could be that after all the suffering they've seen, they've been like, can't someone else suffer?
Yes.
We are not the only ones that have to burn. There are alternative nations.
Yes, other alternatives, yes. Well, yes.
Not sure they're from Scotland, eh?
Yeah, apparently Katz was wondering, are commentators people? And apparently the denotes opinion, Japan is at war.
And they are also fighting Karaman. And now is this red nations seeing eye to eye about fighting Karaman?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yes,
Lithuania, Norway, the Cajomes, and Japan all slugging it out in Karaman.
A pair of cojones.
Yes. Oh, probably because they took over Kamchatka, and we can't be having that.
Oh, very nice.
It's time for invasion. Karaman is at mere tech 16 to Japan's 20 and Lithuanians 18.
Lithuania, you gone native there.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
It's all Daniel's fault. He was the one that kept saying that.
Yeah, well, don't listen to him.
No, not anymore.
No. Now, this is the thing. The capital of the Iridescent Horde.
The Iridescent Horde, who we all thought they were dead and buried.
Yes,
they're
you
coming
mean
back.
he spent how much admin power keeping himself in that war?
Those level 8 forts are almost done, unless Britannia wants to jump in. Those are
Well,
gonna
maybe
be done.
Britannia wants those level 8 forts to give himself a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
Yeah.
Isn't my east coast a lot prettier now? Yeah.
Okay. Still a few.
I mean, it's just remembering what
Who's
happened.
colonizing there in Florida?
Never Lucky.
Oh. What, we have a never lucky colonial empire.
I guess he just wants it. I mean, it's all the rage to have an empire. You ever tried it?
Nah,
Don't talk about those days.
I'm pretty jaded. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's just a counterattack and counterattack going on
Now,
here.
once again, a retreat back. There are no Russian influences in America. That depends if you consider Florida to be American.
Now, here we go. Remember, the barrels, with their impressive woodwork, they know how to rule the seas. They can jump in on these.
They have naval superiority.
And look at that. You just picked up in one fluid motion.
Yes, that's a pretty awesome maneuver.
Now, if the Nevelukis would just go and de-siege that, they'd have it done in a heartbeat. Does he still have that awesome general? Oh, heavens, yes. Fire damage due to the ruthless trait. 6 shock, 6 fire.
No, look down below at the amount of siege pips.
That's
But he's in Anatolia, says there, does it?
that's a rare one.
Oh, yes.
Okay, trying to help out his good friends in Phrygia.
Helping out the fridge.
But this is great because it's splitting the attackers' armies. They don't know where to go around the Black Sea.
Well, the thing is here, what Draculae should do is come screaming over the Carpathians and into Canapes. Bring Canapes, fire and sword. I mean, that's what I'd be doing right now.
Moving more and more over.
No, they can't allow them to be able to focus on those on Fido's armies here.
We got focus though, and these are
Yes.
only woods.
What?
Get out while you still can.
Yes. Well, no, they backed away. They don't like it.
No, they do. No, they don't know.
They don't like
They
it. Up.
don't know if he has this or not.
But he's.
Ooh. I wonder if he has his improved artillery yet.
Bring Aquitaine fire and salt. Someone calls out.
Fire and salt.
I think you're going a long way for the salt, mate.
Yeah.
You know, just putting that out there.
They're just testing the water. They know that's a 6-6 general. Oh, I think they're going to try to cut him off in the mountains.
Oh, that's that.
Are they gonna stop that?
Stay on target.
Oh,
But he's waited till Fido's now moved away.
yeah. Oh well, this isn't really worth holding though. It's just the woods.
It's his capital.
It's just the woods. It's only a capital fort.
Yeah, no, but it's
just a game.
now. Wait, what's happening with the rest of the Allied armies?
Ooh, yeah. Why are they hanging
Why-
back?
why
Why
they-
Fido alone?
Why Fido alone? What kind of Fido? These are the allies you deserve, not the allies you need. In Fido, you need to be getting them going and attacking somewhere.
Yeah.
Basically, they're free to mass their armies into Anatolia to take you on.
Not taking on Theodoro either, and that would really help out the iridescence by now. Just about all the rest of their nation has been retaken.
They need to take the fire and sword to Canopies. Yeah, there we are, into Valencia.
Oh, right, they are heading down now. Oh, and Aquitaine
Aquitaine are now going to pay the price for his lack of vision.
should have stayed at home. Well, we don't know that. Aquitaine themselves have brought in reinforcements with a 3-star general, 642 against 331. That's not looking so hot. This is Trin at his not finest.
No.
Yet he still sends them packing.
However, he has justice for the fans here.
There we go. Oh, ooh. Yeah, those woods are not saving him.
He's not out of the woods yet, though.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, but this is it. You know, this is because his allies were not aggressive enough when he went on his little Anatolian expedition.
They really need to say something along the lines of Fido, take point. You know, give instruction.
Yeah, someone has to. I mean, either that or you hire Starnan as as your pro coach.
Yeah, I mean, do we have an honorary Starnan advisor now?
I don't know, man. Yeah, see, too late. These guys came in too late into.
And now the attackers can reorganize, move in, and give them one hell of a beating. Although not until after Aquitaine
Suffer some more for his sins.
This gives the perhaps ill-chosen Great Tragulea the opportunity to siege back Tarnovo. Okay, now the Coopers are rolling in. There's a lot rolling in, just making the way
Yeah, but
across
this is all
Marmaris.
because
Marmara?
the lady loves milk tray. No, it's not that. Yeah.
No, well, those early battle times where they do not have good composition really hurt, and you need a lot of reinforcements to make it matter. Is that Bjorn running away?
Yes, brave Bjorn is running away.
Ooh.
When danger reared his ugly head, Bjorn turned his tail and fled. Brave, brave, brave.
So it's time for one of my favorite things to say. Oh no! Just before that, he knows. He knows.
Splendid news.
And of course he went for it.
Oh. Now with 20% more pain.
He's going to wish he'd had that just before the other battle. His cannons took a bit of a beating, but this war's gone on so long that Neveluki's actually managed to gain manpower.
Yes.
And he's announcing it to all of his enemies. Come one, come all. You are just
he's
target
sitting there
practice.
doing his Morpheus going, bring it.
Okay, so as I like to say most times, it is a very dangerous thing to start a war and have it continue over into the next session.
Yeah, but let's see. What's our death toll now?
2 million for the defenders,
And plus a 250,000 in attrition.
Less than that. That's a 250,000. Just 24,000 to attrition.
All right,
They've been
never mind.
very good at that.
Yes, but they've been a very good.
These people, on the other hand,
Oh, my
3 million dead, 1 million to attrition.
Yes.
Savage. And that's
That's a shadow of the army
yeah.
that crossed over the Danube.
This is the sons of those who started.
Yes.
Also, I saw it shift. Was there some battles going on? Because Neveluki seems keen to test out his
He's
new
here
iron.
to show off his cannons. He's.
I'm hearing a lot of stability. Yeah, I wonder what all that's about. They've still got 30 war score to our attackers, but I mean, really, they can't take much from Tregulea because they haven't occupied it. And who really went to war for Bulgaria? Did you?
Can't say that.
Can't say where I was between those years, but
I can't say that recently I've gone to war for Bulgaria.
forgiven values of recently, I too have not.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. He's showing it off.
Oh, this is pain. You know.
Then again, the reinforcements are coming in on all. Whoa!
Oh, look at that. I'm melting. This is it, man. Game over.
Your Majesty.
Yeah.
Did I not tell you about the cannon?
More casualties, Your Majesty.
Oh, wow.
Wipe.
Oh,
My goodness me now.
grab the Kleenex because that needs a wipe.
Oh dear.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's an unsavory image.
Well, come and break up these unsavory tones.
Yes. But
Our ambassador from Catalonia has arrived to explain what he's been doing for, frankly, all game. But
Yes.
I've been expanding my economy so much, especially with some help from my friends in Ostros.
But is there any trophies handed out for that?
Well, there is the admin one.
is anybody entertained?
Are we actually giving a trophy out for that this time?
Well,
No.
I guess I'm the trophy master,
Hey,
so.
every week you complain about my borders, so I've been focusing on them.
Yes, there's Starnan pointing out that Fido has clearly decided to run this stream in overtime because he is hosting. Just so he can show off his epic cannons.
Well, I ran down here to escape from them.
Yes.
Yeah, quite possibly.
I can
Yeah.
understand
No,
why.
I saw him on the border of Florida, so I decided let's go somewhere far away.
Yes. I mean, this is exactly where I'd put my Tinder if I needed to set fire to the new world.
Yes.
So,
The-
seeing the ledger and profits is the only trophy I need. So, we definitely have different people playing different games here.
yes, and Never Lucky has discovered the gentle art of playing to win.
So, is there any appeal you want to make to the audience? Because you haven't made that many fans. Or maybe I have. You know, maybe the entire Welsh contingent is on your side. We haven't heard too much from them.
No, well, they're quiet, like I am.
I'm down by you. But yes. I
But
don't-
see, like, so far I haven't really seen a conflict where I need to do, but I have started building up my fleet now.
You haven't seen a conflict full stop. That could be part of it.
No, I've seen it. Like, you see, I have a province in northern Germany. So, like,
He did take
I'm
part
watching
in,
it. I'm watching.
in the first partition of Starnan.
Not even full cores here.
I just wanted for the
Oh.
victory card.
Oh,
so-
the Iron Cross has arrived.
Yes.
I gotta say, stalwart effort, and you're still in there. You're
Yes,
down but not
I'm
out.
still in there. I don't have a lot of resources.
In fact, by count, you have a province. It's called Trabzon.
Yes.
It's 3 development, mountainous, but it's home.
It is home. I mean,
After what happened to the last home, it's,
Yes.
it's a new home.
definitely. But it's been super intense.
So is Daniel coming down to face the wrath of the fans? Or Dino to see
I
him
don't
coming
know.
in?
I think it would be a fair
hope
fight
so.
to have him on our side.
I have to say, it has been very intense. Like, keeping track of every number coming in and, like, you know.
Alright, just
Oh yeah, we had some
real
intense
players only
discussion.
now. Let's talk about
Stock strategy.
yes.
So,
Top war.
did this war go as planned?
Partly.
Which part?
The part that Phrygia is like completely sieged down.
Okay.
And, but to
still
be
in there,
fair,
though.
like the plan was that we're gonna block Phrygia in and then not have Alexandria give him military access because Alexandria was supposed to play today. So then Phrygia was just gonna be stuck there completely.
So not only does
Here
Alexandria
comes the
sell...
man with the golden guns.
Alexandria sells out
Yes.
provinces and allies.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
So now we had to declare war on someone else because otherwise Alexandria would have been called in. And well, the start went pretty good, but
did?
yeah, the more tech.
turning.
Yes, like you said, your cannons are getting way too OP.
You had an early tech advantage. It was phenomenal. The lack of tactics showed clearly. But eventually there was catching up. And then there was surpassing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, and then
Those
came in
cannons.
the Kuba-Luban hordes.
Yes.
Because up
The
until
kind of the meat shield of
until
the
North
Kuba-Lubans.
Kuba-Luba joined in, these fights were you were outnumbered. You were outnumbering.
It was
Oh, hi,
pretty
that was
incredible.
fun.
Were you here today?
Oh,
I haven't noticed.
it's the fans' favourite Daniel here.
Yeah.
The only man more popular than him is Dean Oates.
No, I think we need Björn to kind of move and block out his face. That would work perfectly.
Bjorn's face will block out the
What?
Daniel.
Why?
Yeah, there we go. We could have seen the Phoenix rise, but
It was not meant to be.
no.
No.
Very sad.
No, you aren't.
I've
Single
had
player
worse.
assault.
I've had worse.
So, but I do notice something in the top left corner of this the screen here.
Oh yeah, when I'm reinforcing my mercenaries, I am losing money. But,
Yeah.
you
So
know,
how much?
pretty much, but
Ah,
What's
It's
bank
worth
of
it.
this?
exactly.
Yeah, because if you
What's
move
running
to
out of
me, I literally can't spend it on enough
who
mercenaries.
would have thought somebody owning all this would have so much money and yet
Yeah.
so much trouble with people that can just barely scrape together enough to feed a family?
Imagine if I could actually
better. That's the
hire
narrative.
100 ducats worth of mercenaries, then this
I
would
don't think it would do that much of a difference.
the
You're just-
outnumbering would have been.
You're,
better.
Well, that's
you're just
almost
sending
five
more
ticks.
people to the firing line.
Yes.
Set him up, you'll knock him down. Now, we've seen some truly bloody battles, but I mean, for example, at the start we were talking 2-1 against the defenders' armies,
Yeah.
and now it's actually changed where you have the numerical superiority
Oh really?
along with the tech balancing out. I mean, with the battles, it's been like a 250 on your side and 150 on the attacker's side. So
It's
Yeah.
too bad that Kuba-Luba is configured for defensiveness, not really.
yeah, but I mean,
But you're doing your bit for the team.
I am.
So
like
what
I
was-
say, I'm throwing myself in front of
Where
Jesper's
was,
cannons. They need to survive.
Operation Human Shield aside, there was a bit of a delay before Kuba-Luba joined in the fray. Was there talks going on there? Was there some political motivations?
I was.
They were
I was just
losing,
waiting
that's
for
why.
their
Yeah.
call.
It was
Oh.
intentional.
Oh my
the-
goodness me, brave man!
Make space for the real players
Yes.
there.
For everyone's favourite, Dean Oates has turned up.
So, a representative from Aquitaine is here to explain themselves.
Yes.
So,
Well-
what is there to explain?
I had a small army going around Africa, cleaning up some rebels in some provinces MLCs, and on the way back to the front line, they happened to land near Corfu.
And as we were counting down the months until the Byzantine restoration, you went, nah, we'll take it.
It was coincidence, nothing more.
I tried to hire a single mercenary there to take that
Yeah.
province back, but I literally couldn't
file
hire
to
a
the
single
west.
more mercenary.
Oh.
Take it easy, I got more boost than you.
Byzantine remembered.
Well, people are burning left to right, and I'm sitting racking in the money.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Money really brings in the excitement.
What's the income nowadays? Can you bring it up?
Yeah, basically, we didn't really get a chance to check much.
Yeah,
of it,
we were
just apart
busy
from
looking
casualty.
looking at canopies doubling their number of casualties.
That is impressive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well done, Maggie. That's what you've been doing with my money.
Yes, pretty much. Just melting it down and building up.
Basically, raising tombstones.
I wonder if
So,
he knows that they are not supposed to be a pure gold.
out of the top 3 money makers, we got 2 on the same side here, and boy, do they make the money. 400, 3, 4. Oof. And then you have to really kind of scroll down until you get to Kuba-Luba, under 200. Tragulea is suffering.
Yeah,
And
and
then-
Tragale has also been slightly devastated. People kept sieging,
Slightly.
kept sieging its capital and minor things like that.
I would like to say that this is the only time I think we might have a chance to reach 100 devastation in provinces.
I'm not sure if we haven't already been there. 80%.
Yeah, exactly.
85 in Idrine. Oh,
So, but I
88.
think,
This is incredible.
Like, can I mercenary out my fleet? Because it's not doing anything.
Yeah, I'll tell you,
No, but
there are
maybe
other
it's
things.
actually-
There are other things in your nation not doing anything, Daniel.
Oh
Wait, they're on vacation in France.
The fans want to know why you didn't intervene
Well-
in the war.
Okay, so basically it all ends up in in-house deals. If I do something, then I betray the other deal. If I do the other thing, I betray them. So last time, in the last game, you might remember everyone ganging up on me because I broke one of those deals. So this time, I'm gonna keep all my deals, so they're basically...
And then everyone
Feeling
probably
the
gang
flames
up
like
on you
I
in the
got the
final
feeling.
system.
I out-diplomatified the enemy, basically.
That's a new one.
Yes, is that
they-
in the Oxford English
My
Dictionary?
like the only thing I can do is if I declare war against both of them.
Well, why don't
Way
you?
to bring the solution.
To be fair, I think it would be fair if you joined in our side of the war against Nevaluki, because I want to see how your troops die to their cannons.
And I like to say, yeah, it would be
fire.
fair. Check the income again and see
Yeah,
what
that's fair.
countries were on the top of the income.
Yeah,
and
we
say,
got
like, that
Britannia,
sounds fair, that
Imperium,
they-
And which
Yeah.
countries are on the top of the losses?
yeah, but you have the money.
You can buy new ones, that's the problem.
New bodies.
No, I can't. I can't hire more mercenaries. That's a problem.
But you have manpower now.
Well, why do you keep
Do
raising
something
war
with
taxes? So that's a bit idle.
More
Because
mercenaries
I
are
need more
available.
money.
Yes.
That I think
You have
get,
more money than you
send
can spend
money
than
to
you raise more
allies
taxes.
Britannia
by
jump in.
mercenaries.
Available mercenaries,
They
5%.
already have
Ignore the peasant
As
rabble.
you know, more is more.
See?
See, I think
Ignore the peasant
I
rabble.
think we know
And
what the
yet-
plans was.
Yeah, we see a very big health bar for the east, and we see a very small one. So.
And yet, it's been Canopies doing more than half of the heavy lifting.
Yes.
And in fact,
Like that, yes.
in fact, looking at it, Aquitaine is doing just about as much as the Coopers, with a minuscule amount of the much more horrifically border
Yeah,
lord
but most
nation.
of his
And the worst
casualties
troops in the game.
probably were probably suffered at the hands of rebels.
It's a shame this doesn't tell us the breakdown of who's all died, but 4 million dead. That's a lot of families to
So that's-
reimburse.
It's
And-
a total of 6
And a
million.
million
right?
from attrition. So that's 5 million. No, I
So
think you're up
soon
to
the
about
30
3.
years war.
Oh, okay. Fine. Like we're 30-year worse territory.
Yeah,
Right.
and this war's only been going on for,
60?
God, 24 years.
Oh,
I'm
Is
still,
this-
Yeah,
I'm
2
still
million in
making
6
money,
years.
and I haven't even
So we
raised
have-
war taxes, used any mercenaries yet. Bring it, I can keep on for a while.
we have to keep this going for another
Keep that
6
bluff
years.
up.
Well,
Yeah.
It'd be more amusing if this was just burning in rebels. But no.
I even have troops to spare at my own country, keeping rebels down.
I
Yeah,
don't
you-
think Jesper would agree to you have troops to spare.
You,
No, they actually, I have troops of rebel hunting in my own
Can we
country.
check actually scores?
yes, that's the one thing we haven't even had time to check during this is the score. So, we've got Britannia at number 1, with Imperium at number 2, and Canopies at number 3. So yes, you've got to join in with the other weakened forces.
Why?
But Kuba Luba, right there. No, I mean you've got to help these poor, weak number 2 and number 3 players because they
Yeah,
clearly
of
need it.
Yeah, now go down to
It's better that we
Ceylon,
burn each
see-
other while I just
See where he is.
But they're not the ones burning each other.
Yeah, Ceylon. They got one of their victory cards. They're
They're
bringing it
not
up, but their score gain is way too low, sadly.
It's a win-win for me. And lose-lose for you.
But yeah, Britannia's running away with accumulated score, and they still have a victory card that they could easily snuff off of Catalonia because they don't have a lick of combat experience.
Well, I'm keeping my deals this time, so he can feel safe.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Are you going to keep your deals? Wait.
Yeah. Of course I am. I always keep my deals.
I don't.
I know. I know. What happened
I
that
also
knife in the
keenly
back?
remember.
I like this. I like this. Maybe that's not meant to be shown to everyone right now, but
Yes, but in our
But
own private
let's just
internal
say that-
chat,
What,
Japan has said they might say hi to cats.
Yeah, well, North America belongs to the Catalonian, and something has been happening on the a certain coast.
Oh.
I mean, what are you going to do? Make a deal with them?
Tora.
Oh man,
Sell some
Scandinavia's
provinces
here.
to them, make them get overextension.
They're doing us a favour.
Well, so that's Vinland.
Indeed. What is that?
Indeed.
Is that Granada?
Didn't know it was in...
Granada lives.
Granada
lives on.
That's impressive. Granada's
So-
one of its best runs.
Yeah.
I often say that it's very dangerous to finish a war, to keep a war going by the end of a session. Does any side feel a bit trepidatious about this?
Well,
I feel great about
I might need beer.
I said a side here, not an aside.
I'm every side.
How long does your deals last?
Well, to the end of the game.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
I really wish that we could keep going for another hour, but
Yeah, I got that impression when it just wouldn't pause.
oh no, that was just me being.
Were you just
totally
like, oh no,
focused on the war.
spacebar doesn't
Yes.
work.
I'll just go
I've
send
done
my
that
cannons
myself.
into another battle.
Or did you yell down going, it's paused, guys?
There was a fire in the hole.
Oh boy. So yeah, the carnage has yet to end. Oh, I hope so. I mean, if we see peace immediately after the next one, I'm going to think you sold yourself short. Unless
Sad.
it's the total surrender of canopies.
So
Because
how
that would amuse me
many
greatly.
provinces do each side
Or
want to sell me?
demanding that the barons
nation?
release Byzantium.
I am Byzantium.
No,
Well,
No,
Byzantium
this
begs
is
to differ.
Byzantium.
no, the tag Byzantium is Byzantium. I'm pretty certain about that one.
Maybe you want Byzantium anyway.
Like, okay,
Apart from
you are the Roman Empire.
Oh, we could ask the
Well,
chat.
the
yeah,
Roman
we could
Empire
hold
is
a
over
poll
there,
in
but
chat. Do you
are
want
the
to see
Roman
Byzantium?
Empire.
And wonder what they'd say.
But that's
Oh.
the Eastern Roman.
Oh, there's calls for
But they
one more
were all
hour.
part of the same Roman Empire.
but
Uh,
you're not it.
so I'm not gonna.
yeah, unfortunately, we have very important work to do outside of work. But,
Yes.
you know, yeah.
Diplomatic discussions and the like.
I just have to say, I really like my new business model because this session I've earned, I think, 4,000 ducats.
From your new business partners. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, he helped me to like jump my economy by 100 ducats, so
I think I sent out 8,000 ducats.
yeah, you sent out quite a bit.
Yeah.
You got
You
money
should
from
loan
it?
it.
I was actually wondering where
my.
the Nevaluki money was coming from. But,
I remember Crimes Against
Like,
Palestine,
I don't
Debt
send
to
subs
the
that I
East.
send
Oh!
Some people have long memories.
Doesn't the game end in 1821?
Yeah, so it's another 100 years or so.
100-year
This-
war?
Yeah, we
those
can
are-
keep this war going.
Alright. Yeah, 100-year war.
We've
I
never
think it
done
would
one
be
of those
pretty
before,
boring
so-
for you, Phrygia.
gaining
Probably.
No, I accept. Phrygia can
I'll
make
do
the
what I
comeback.
can. I still have my
Look.
deserts.
The primary.
Tragulea made a comeback.
Oh,
In
yes.
fact,
Yes.
in this war, it looked like it was all over as the canopy horde spread into never lucky territory. It looked like
Alexandria might join.
looked like
What? Next
Team Bratton had got it there.
I'd hate to put pressure on Blondie, but I wonder if he can do like this 30-year war in like 3 minutes.
Yeah, can you get a 3-minute montage video for this?
Complete with montage music. We'll have filming of people coming down.
Oh yes.
So explain to me one thing. Why am I at 99% war score on Phrygia? Is it because their armies are still alive?
Individually with Phrygia, you're at 99% because
Yes.
you've occupied everything except this.
No, we were at 99% when we had everything.
He has
Oh,
islands
he's
in
scroll
the...
down. He's
I
got,
have everything.
no, scroll down. He's got blockade.
Blockades don't count for that if you
And
have
they
it.
also have
because
the...
you
no,
never,
that's
you never,
You never got
oh.
a scrotum.
Oh.
I had everything. I had everything and it was 99%.
Including-
I think I have a bunch of rebels, so maybe they've
No,
been
I
like
killed all
rebels
of them.
So
I
you got
killed all of
Scrotum
them.
Island down there.
I'm pretty
You
sure
probably
you
missed
never
something
took everything.
somewhere.
So how do you think
pretty
Scottish
sure I did.
London is?
If he had a siege in
Don't
the
say.
war in
I'm actually
Europe,
wondering
then,
how you managed that,
then
but
it
I'm
That's
sure
doesn't
you
possible. That's possible.
I'm
You
not
might
sure
have had a
why.
siege
It's
somewhere.
not-
Yeah, I think I might.
It's not as miserable as back home.
No, there's not enough rain there for it to be truly Scottish.
It cost me way too much diplo power.
Yes, it did.
Worth it, though.
Some would say why. Others would
Apparently,
say
according to one fun fan, you never get 100% in a separate piece.
Yeah, so that's very
Yeah.
possible because I was counting on that and nope.
Actually,
You
yeah,
chose.
that might be true. Actually,
Yeah,
Yeah,
You only get
so
it
I think
once.
that's why.
yeah, probably.
minor details. They're still alive.
100 more years of occupied Phrygia.
You guys saved up so much admin power. It's
Oh
not
yeah,
even
we
funny.
looked at Iridescent with their 999, or well, there we go. Just keep
Wow.
trying to piece them out.
Yeah.
Too slow, you see. Starnan would be on top of that.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. to
Starnan
be
knew
fair.
how to fight these wars.
Yes, but Starnan can like run mice.
He had proper lapdogs, you know.
He would attack 2-1 and he would also win.
There we go.
If you like him so much, why don't you marry him?
So yeah.
I only marry people that actually survive. So.
I'm pretty sure we could attack 1 to 3. And
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but he
Okay.
attacked 2-1.
Much as
So
we'd
we
love
lost
to
two.
rip into
Yeah, but
players,
we are.
we'd better wrap it up. We've got places to be, but
I got money to count.
I'm looking forward to the posting up on the forums of exactly how your business acquisitions have gone down. But
I'm
that's it
interested
from
in,
us for
increasing
this.
my,
For this
no,
session,
no,
that's it.
okay.
We look forward to more carnage and warfare next time, but till then, from us, it's cheers. We'll see you then.
bye.
Yeah.